Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron. And we're back with The Bear. Last time on The Bear, we learned about Chef Terry closing her restaurant. So it would seem like Carmy has a role model who seems to do everything the right way, and that still doesn't work.
Yeah. You guys also said that we had a new fact, but I didn't see him.
Didn't see him.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I hate? Oh, dang it. I hate waking up at 5:59 and looking at it and be like, damn it.
You hate that?
I
like it. I feel like I won.
No, like I had another... Or like, it's like...
And I naturally woke up too. I hate being woken up in the middle of a sleep cycle. That's what I hate.
Well, I wake up throughout the night, all night.
Oh, okay. I don't do that.
I don't want to wake up at 5:45 and be like, I had 15 more minutes.
I can sleep for 40 hours if allowed.
I have to like I'll wake up and I gotta roll over and I'll sleep on the other side. Fall asleep, roll over again. Just toss and turn all the time.
I have a lot of energy reserves. I can afford to laze around.
Laze around. Get down on it. I'm so glad they played the song. I thought they weren't going to. Dude, we don't really know much about her, do we?
Do not know much about her. Ah!
You anxious?
David.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I know, baby. I just think I spun a little bit when I heard about the rent increase.
Baby, it's going to be okay.
Rent increases, man.
I don't want to lose this place.
We won't.
And we can't. You know, Louis will have to transfer schools, and he only just started making friends.
He'd make new friends.
Maybe. He's kind of an asshole.
How many jobs she got?
Tina? Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh no! Don't get fired.
Don't get fired. Don't get fired. Just don't do that.
No one wanted it to come to this, but it's the reality of the current climate.
Maybe it's just...
You've all been wonderful stewards of the company, and we
HR
thank
come
you for your
in.
years of service.
Couldn't even do it himself. I would take cases and cases of that chocolate.
Taking this.
Just throw it out my window as I drive home.
What are you gonna do?
You can do nothing to me.
What are we like? Is she working at the other place? Like, I don't know how long she's been there. Or is this before that?
I feel like this is now, and we just have never seen how much she's struggled. And will continue to struggle, and seemingly going to struggle a lot more.
How was work?
Louis, dinner's ready.
Didn't tell him.
But I might be wrong.
I guess it could be before she started working at,
You're
at the
right.
restaurant, you know? Yeah, maybe even before the beef in general.
I lost my job.
Not one of my jobs.
Did you
My
check the
job.
cushions?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Can I leave my resume?
You could just apply on LinkedIn. It'll be easier.
LinkedIn. Technology.
What's amazing about this job is there's literally no limit to how much you can earn. It all depends on you and how hard you're willing to work. Full disclosure,
That's not what you want to
I
hear.
made $100,000 last year. Now, you put money...
Wow, you're so successful. Let me give you money to buy your intro thing.
Direct sales. It says it right on the board.
You know Diego's cousin who has the moving company? I guess they double booked jobs this weekend. So they need another guy. He said it would be $800, maybe more, if the family tipped well.
How do you get 2 jobs and I can't find one?
That lucky day, I guess.
Do you think Diego's cousin is handing out any more work? Maybe something for a washed-up old lady?
A beautiful young woman.
I didn't realize his name was David, like the character's name. I thought like Calvin. It's not Dave Bautista, it's Angel Bautista.
I was wondering why you scoffed at me. I thought you were agreeing. He's like, that name isn't his. He's Angel. I got it.
So the role is mostly processing timesheets and approving everything for payroll, plus managing shift schedules, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did in my last job, so it's perfect.
Amazing. Well, let me grab some paperwork for you to fill out and we'll set up an interview. Do you have references on here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your BA?
Like from college?
She has experience.
They always try to promote from within, so all the new hires have to have degrees for, like, leadership potential.
But I did this exact job, like, for 15 years.
No, for sure.
It's so much more valuable than a bachelor's.
Whip it, baby. Whip it all night.
Come on, dance it, Aaron.
Come on, whip. Come on, whip.
I know you're being sweet, but I know we're in trouble, and I really need this.
She's gonna drive by the beef, and it's gonna be like, hiring.
I don't know, well, who did she have the interview for? It's probably not the beef, right?
Well, it said hiring manager. Or hiring manager.
Are they hiring a manager?
Looks like she's going downtown. Maybe.
Down.
Hi. I'm here for the open interview hour.
That's canceled. They hired someone yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, but I applied on LinkedIn. I got an email yesterday.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But there's no job. Sorry.
This is...
People can get their hopes up. And it's like false advertising or whatever, you know?
Okay, I'll tell them.
Man.
Doesn't even look.
This guy. I don't know.
I feel like he's the definition of a peon.
And you know what else you could tell them?
As far as receptions go,
her default smile's gone.
Fuck you.
I could at least had some personal
Oh, she looked at him then.
connection.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
There's no fluctuation in their voice the entire time.
It hurts my eyes. What is it?
I love it. They're little, yeah, they're little swingy things. That's cool. I like that. Why does that hurt your eye?
I don't know. I had an eye injury. Maybe that's what
I
happened.
don't think that's
Focus on
why.
their eye, even them out.
Which eye?
Just pick. Maybe the great smell of beef will hit her, and then she'll...
Delayed.
Delayed.
Gotta
So
wait.
she's gonna walk home.
Beef. Don't stop this
God.
zone.
Fuck this beef place up.
What are we doing today, Hanson?
Behold.
Yeah, I got you. Two hot and sweet fries and cookies. Thank you, Danny.
I know this might be weird. I think I prefer beef the way. I'm kidding. They still have that stuff, right?
Yeah, they
At
still have the window.
the drive-through window.
I got two sweet for no name.
Yeah.
They walk out. Because there's like tables and shit around.
All right, Mamacita, what can I get you?
Just a cup of coffee.
That's it?
Just coffee.
What do you want? Black? Dunkin' style?
Black.
Narc?
Dunkin'
Narc?
style.
Mark? Mark the Narc? Thank you, Mark.
Mark the narc.
Ready? Beard guys coming right now. There you go. One black coffee. That's on me. Order for...
That's on me. Aw.
Giving your shit away.
Mark.
Here we go, my love. That's for you, young lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's on us.
What's this?
That's Italian beef sandwich.
What's an Italian beef?
What's an Italian beef? You know what a French dip is?
Yeah.
That's an Italian dip.
Okay.
I hope you like it. I'm Richie.
I'm Tina. Thank you, Richard.
Nice to meet you.
Looks right at her. Talks with her. Engages with her. Christopher was that.
And that was that one. Who's the guy who saw that last episode?
Yeah, Christopher.
That's him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
2 episodes.
Knock that shit off, dum-dum. Is that a help with the napkins or something?
He was like, the guy who's like, lose the baskets.
Wizard?
He's back there playing that game, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, did they have to rebuild this set?
There's Mike.
Yeah. Yo, Chichi, take register. I feel him coming. And you cannot negotiate with gravity. Booyaka shot. Come on now. Come on now.
An ultimate one
back at 1 point. What is this game?
I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't say anything. I gave her a free sandwich. She's really crying. Yeah, because you're so bad at this fucking game. Yeah, I'm sad too now. Yeah, you are sad.
You're so bad at that fucking
shit. Yeah, you gotta tell her. She gotta stop crying. Be a gentleman, cousin. Just fucking tell her. She can't be crying in here.
Should I just say that?
She cannot be crying in here.
Dude, it's so fucking loud.
Can I go first?
Please.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Sit.
Man, he's got big brother energy, huh?
We don't have enough people working here. So the people that are here just kind of getting shitty towards each other because we are like constantly fucking rocked. So like, I don't know, the general vibe just sucks. And yeah, I guess that makes me sad. I can't remember the last time I went to bed, you know? How about, you go?
One, my landlord raised our rent by like a lot, which is problematic. 2, my husband has been waiting for a promotion for years. That's probably not coming.
I wait for Dennis to move up.
It's my job. 4, I've been applying for every job in this city and I can't get arrested. 5, I'm 46 years old. I also can't remember the last time I went to bed.
Well, you feel better.
Not really.
Not even a little fucking thing. Check that out.
What the hell is that?
I have no idea.
That was the first time they met. Was when we saw that clip.
That's so cool.
He's a chef.
Fancy.
See how proud he was.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. You ever know somebody who, like, knows exactly what it is in this world that they want to do? Like, fucking knows it, and not only do they know it, but they're really fucking good at it.
That sounds like a dream.
I'm telling you, I genuinely really think that is the dream.
I need the good tissues.
I don't know. I mean, I know it sounds like bullshit, but I think that like if you really consider, you know, like the special moments, you know, of your life, like celebrations, good times, you know, cheer. I feel like, you know, they always happen around food. You know.
You believe that?
Yeah, I think I am starting to. Okay. Listen, you might totally throw that fucking sandwich in my face and like have at it, all right? Because I'm just gonna say, full disclosure, this place, like this fucking place, it sucks. Like it sucks. It's like you go home and you fucking smell it, you know? And it's I swear to you, there are days that it is so much fun. Like it is so much fun. And like the pay is shit, right? But there are days we make a rack of fucking tips and it's like, it feels fucking good, you know? I need a new line cook.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have an actual resume.
What the fuck am I gonna do with a resume? I'm in the toilet with the fucking resume. I don't need a resume. I talk to you. What? You know? What do you think?
Dude, I fucking heard you. Shut the fuck up.
So you see that? It's basically like that, like all.
Yo, cousin, what did you say?
Dude, he might have said that just cause, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. All right, enjoy the
you, man.
sandwich,
I
okay?
will.
Think about it. I'm right in there.
All right,
Dude,
Marco.
honestly, like, why am I
It's the same shit, guys. Just fucking use it indoor.
He's screaming. He's using it.
Fucking use an indoor voice.
I bet you that sandwich tastes real good right now. Oh.
Go home, you smell it.
So cool to see Michael.
Yeah.
Like have that long just scene with him.
Yeah.
Talk about his brother a little bit. Just talk about just stuff.
Feels so special.
He's gushing over his brother.
Feels so special when it shows up.
Yeah.
Like you're in for a treat. He's a cast member in the show. Like I should expect it, but every time he gets
yeah, but season 1, episode 1, he's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Beef shirt.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder she was so resistant to change.
Michael came and helped her in a time of need, right?
Yeah.
You know? Was that where it ends? Yep. Oh, dang, man. That's all. Man, that went by quick, I feel like.
I mean, there was a lot of job searching in there, too. But
man. No, when it started, like, man, do we really know much about Tina? Like, that was cool that we got that.
Yeah.
There was no Carmy at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
That was fantastic. Napkins, named the episode.
Yeah, there was no current stuff.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I mean, they get to tell their stories in the order that they're telling them. I mean, so much of what we've seen before is informed by this stuff, and what a great guy Michael was. There are days when he had so much fun, but we know that eventually he had days that weren't much fun anymore for him.
Sure.
But I loved that scene. I just loved the platonic friendship he exuded to a stranger. You know,
it's just
he had to be pushed. Richie had to be, hey, she can't be crying in here. She gotta get out.
It was such an opposite from the receptionist who wouldn't even look at her. It was just like, yeah, no job. I checked. I'm sorry. And then like when he's like, fuck you, he's like, oh wow. Yeah. You know, like there was just like no emotion, no eye contact, no nothing.
It's very artificial. Like Michael, this comes from a place of people around him are hurting, and he helps them. You know, that's how he found his value in himself. Like all of his responsibilities, because he sees people not doing what they're supposed to do, and he does it. You know.
But even like Richie being like, "What do you need? Coffee? Okay, here you go, on me."
Yeah.
And then just gave her the coffee. You know, like this place had like some kindness that other places didn't. Even the one place I was like, "Oh, perfect. You'll be perfect for this job. You got a degree?" Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
she has 15 years experience.
Doing that exact
job. Doing the
job.
exact same thing, which is so much more valuable than a kid that has, what?
No experience and a degree.
Exactly.
Doing, like, things that are tangential to the job.
Yeah. I'm not bashing people that get their degrees or anything
but if you have a degree, then you know, like, how to do tasks. But if you've done the job for 15 years, you know the job. You know everything about the job.
I mean, a degree should be in the same ballpark of, like, it's as if you have 15 years experience. You know? But it can be. It can only be, like, tops 4.
Or, something along the lines of, like, this equates to some experience.
Exactly.
Because, like, the thing that always sucks, too, is, like, it's like, well, here's a starting position, right? Yeah. And then it's like, well, we need 5 years experience. It's like, but how is this a starting position if you need to have experience in this type of position already? You know, how does that work?
Entry level.
Yeah, here's an entry level position. 5 years experience required. Yeah. And it's like, but
also, just like in terms of her needing the routine, like that's how she works. How devastating it is. Like, what have you done for 15 years in your life? Like the only thing I can think of that I did for 15 years straight was farming.
I wake up.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, even job wise, like before Blind Wave, most of my jobs I was at for 2 years max. I think at most. You know.
Yeah, I kind of skipped around, not really loving exactly what I was doing.
I did trapping for like 8 years.
Yeah.
Trapping? Well, that's when you lived in the woods with the wolves, Calvin.
No, not like fur trapping. Like clay trapping, like sporting clays. Shotguns and stuff like that. But that was the longest like run of a job that I had.
Sure.
Like I worked for an electrical contractor for like 3 years, and then I got laid off for a year, and I went back for like another year and a half, and then I got another job at another like contractor for like a year and a half, and then I got laid off there. And I got a job at Radio Shack for like a year, and Radio Shack closed. And I came here. I've been doing this for like 9 years.
Yeah.
You know, the weird thing is that I would say farming is probably the only thing I did for that long. And when I left the farm, like, there was a part of me that's like, I never want to do that type of work for a job, ever. I always hate my life. But I got different types of jobs.
And now you think about that work
now
nostalgically.
I legitimately like to go home and work outside.
I know.
My body is trained to enjoy the work. I just didn't like that work. I like work that I decided to do.
Well, you like it when it's on your terms.
Yeah.
When you're forced to do it.
When I get to make the decisions. When I get to actually do it at my own pace. When others aren't relying on.
And do it your way.
Or do it my way, yeah. No, it's like, oh my God, I actually really enjoy it.
This is really fulfilling.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But is it because I actually enjoy it? Or is my body trained to enjoy it? Yeah. Because it did it for so long.
No, finding jobs I think can be really tough. I've had to do
Yeah.
it a few times. Like I remember like getting the job at GameStop when I went for that was that they were having an open interview like day where like the store manager was just interviewing a bunch of people because they were opening a new store. Like we know we need like 5 people to work this place, so they're just interviewing everyone they could. But before that, like it's you go and you put in resumes or you just fill out an application and you hope you get a call back. But it's I think getting that chance to kind of meet somebody. Lots of times, like they talk about, like it's who you know, but I think it's like just like
it's the vibe
when
too.
you're just a paper versus being some individual, right? Yeah. So sometimes the who you know is just enough to get you in the door to meet somebody, and then that's sometimes enough. So like having those open interviews at least give you a chance to have that.
Sure.
So it sucks for Tina that they just hired someone and didn't do any of the other interviews, you know, and then didn't take down the post or anything.
Yeah, just like is how soul sucking can be. Like, because you're trying not to devalue your self worth.
Yeah,
you know, it was really hard for.
And the shitty thing about that job, like at the big buildings, like they probably already had somebody in mind that they were interviewing, but in order to give the perception that they were hiring unambiguously, they had to put the post out.
Yeah,
but they already had somebody in mind, most likely. So, like, that process was already sorted before any time that they could have interviewed anybody.
Sure.
I love the contrast, too, between Michael and everybody else that we saw. Because everybody else that we saw had very, like, they do the work, but it doesn't look like anybody enjoys what they were doing. Like, the receptionist is just there and, you know, like, it's very, like, okay, you have what I want, but look at you. Whereas Michael doesn't want to do this work. But it's the people and it's the experiences that make him feel so much more warm, so much more real than the others. And I loved that, like they took like Tina's like smile away. Like she would go into everything with this really bright smile, and to the point where it just like faded away. And I love that, you know, she's sitting there crying, and Michael comes over and literally gives it back to her. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. No, I mean, even her routine that's getting broken, right? Like, you see her waking up at 6 o'clock every day. Yeah. But then, like, as the weeks are going, she's trying to find a job. It's like, well, it's 6:18, you know? Like, it gets a little later each time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then I think it went off one more time after she got the beef job. Or at least close to it, where it's like, well, she's probably back on track now, you know?
Yeah, back on it.
So, I don't know. It's interesting to see it's the struggles, and like they said, like everyone goes through struggles, and it's always tough. Like everyone's days can be hard, but it's hard to measure your struggles with someone else's struggles, right? Like that's why Mike's like, I don't know, just an average shitty day, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's just how it is. But
even it's hard to it's hard to measure your dreams against others too, because Michael has that story about the field trip where he goes to the building and everybody has a dream. They all find the right building, the right floor, the right office, and he goes and he's like, there is no place for me here.
Sure.
He's like, I have it's sad to kind of think about the realization where he kind of ends up.
He's feeling like he doesn't belong anywhere.
I mean, you're in like a business building kind of thing, like dreams could be different, of course, or you're not going to be that, right?
No, I was just thinking more
astronaut,
more of a metaphor.
Astronaut's not going to be in there.
That's true.
It could. I don't know if they're visiting their dad.
Maybe.
And he happens to be like the editor of a newspaper or something. I don't know. Could happen. That's all I'm saying.
It appealed to me through Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I love that moment where he shows that dish.
Which dish? Oh, yeah.
The-
Dude, and
the
we
one that
saw that
Carmy-
like
yeah.
last episode or 2 episodes ago where
we
he was
did.
like, oh, look at this. What's that? I have no fucking idea. And we're like, oh, man, that's kind of cool to get that glimpse of that. But that was the first time of them actually talking and meeting. So he's like, here, look at this.
Yep.
But yeah, his smile. Like, just kind of like talk about how proud he is. Someone who knows their dream and is good at it. I think it's easy to have that feeling too, where it's like I don't feel like I'm good at anything. Like I feel like I could be. I feel like I'm pretty good at a lot of stuff, but I'm not like good at anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were like, hey, you know what? I'm pretty fast, but I'm not, Olympic medal fast. I'm pretty good at. I understand computers, but I'm not the best at computers. Just someone who knows it better than me. Like you could be good at stuff, but not the best. And I think a lot of people fall in that.
Well, yeah, I mean it's.
Or it's hard to find what your best is, you know? Like, what is the thing that's my strength?
But is it about what you're best at or what you enjoy most? What if I'm the best at something I hate?
Well,
the best
I mean,
at something you
it's
hate?
easier to enjoy something when you're good at it. You know?
I agree. Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily mean like it is proportional to how good you are at it. Because I enjoy things that I'm terrible at. But I enjoy them so much that I want to get better at them.
Sure. I get
And like Carmy, just that's how he does. Like that's how he copes. That's how he
deals
expresses
with his
himself.
stress. Yeah.
That's how he lives and breathes. Is just cooking and making it better and doing it faster and making it delicious. Like it's not so much about the customer. It's just about him making the best food. And he gets better and better at it.
Well, I'm glad that she ended up here. A lot of things happen between this happiness and happiness that comes later. A lot of sadness happens.
And it gives you a little bit more on Tina, like why she is maybe against changes at the beef. Because like it was the thing that helped her in her time of need kind of thing, right? Michael's beef. And then, does she have a kid? Is there just anime stuff in the background?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? Eric thinks there's no kid.
There's a kid. There's
Well,
pictures
Calvin,
on the fridge.
Unfortunately, that could be faked. And you won't have any actual evidence.
Why would it be fake?
Where's the evidence?
Show me DNA.
DNA?
Yep.
How
Birth
do you-
certificate.
Eric, this is a show.
Show me.
That child was cast to be.
I didn't
their
see no
kid.
Where's your kid?
I don't see no. Let's look
Pictures
at-
on the
yeah,
fridge.
Credits right here. I don't see no credits.
I got pictures on the fridge. You want pictures on the fridge? I get you pictures on the fridge.
Yeah, you want me to picture on the fridge?
I get you pictures from it.
I go out to.
I get you a
I
picture
go out to the
frame.
guy, that screams
Right?
about the Bible outside, and I go, hey, draw me a picture. And I put,
Yeah.
my kid did this.
Yeah, right? Or a picture frame that already has a family in
Yeah,
it.
but you're
That's
telling
not my
me
family,
this,
but I'll
that it's
pretend it
fake.
is.
You're not providing any evidence that disproves my statement.
Exactly.
Guys, thanks so much for watching The Bear with us. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on next week's episode when we'll be back with more. And we'll see if we're in the present, future, past, who knows. But you can find out right now rather than waiting with early access over at blindwave.com. Check out full length while you're over there as well. And update your recommendations. Let us know what other shows we should be checking out and watching here on Blindwave.